everyone.
Good morning.
I'm H1 Scott Gore, your Master of Ceremony for today. I'd like to thank you all for coming, friends and family. On behalf of EnsignAaron, thank you for joining us. We'll start. Everyone please stand for the national anthem, and please remain standing afterwards for our benediction of EnsignAaron's mother, Moira.
You to join in a moment of benediction to praise God and thank Him for this honorable occasion. With gratitude, we give thanks, especially to all those who have been part of this journey of accomplishments made and goals fulfilled. May you, EnsignAaron, be guided by the grace and mercy of God to embrace the responsibilities you have been bestowed on you. May God continue to bless you, your paths, as you go forward, for thy name's sake. Amen.
Amen. Please take your seats. Today marks 11 years, 9 months, 3 days of naval service for EnsignAaron, and it is great joy that I stand here as a personal friend to watch her attain this milestone in her naval career. While the Navy is acquiring an exceptional Mustang today, it is with a certain amount of regret that the Hospital Corps lets go of an outstanding corpsman. I wish her all the best in the Nurse Corps, also known as the dark side. Knowing that she will bring as much pride to her oak leaf as she did her corpsman's caduceus. For those who may not know, in the Navy, a Mustang is an officer who is promoted up from the ranks of Navy enlisted personnel with no interruption in their active duty status. It is also understood that the Mustang officer was a career sailor and normally wears one or more good conduct medals, or 3. It literally refers to the Mustang horse, which is a wild animal, therefore not a thoroughbred. A Mustang, after being captured, can be tamed, saddle broken, but it always has a bit of a wild streak and can periodically revert to its old ways unexpectedly, and therefore the owner needs to keep an eye on it at all times. By the same token, however, since a Mustang was formerly a wild and free animal, it may very well be smarter, more capable, and have a better survival instinct than the thoroughbred. The Mustang can take care of itself when things get tough, may even thrive on rough treatment, while the thoroughbred, having been pampered its whole life, cannot. You can easily see the parallels between horses and naval officers. The term Mustang is used in a complimentary sense, most of the time. The oath of office is an official document from the Office of the President of the United States, which appoints H.M.1 to a permanent assignment as an officer in the Armed Forces. The oath will be administered by Lieutenant Commander Angela Stanley, Nurse Corps. Following the administration of the oath, H.M.1 will receive her gold earrings from her mother Moya, her shoulder boards from her daughter Jaden, and her jacket and cover from her husband Jerome. Ma'am?
Good morning, or good afternoon to everyone. This is a wonderful occasion. I am very proud to have been asked by HM1Aaron to give her the oath and to swear her in and welcome her into the Navy Nurse Corps, the wonderful lighter side. Anyway, H.M.1 and I met in 2007 when I checked into Naval Health Clinic Annapolis. I was the clinic manager there, and to be very honest, it is not even a question in my mind as to why she got selected for the Medical Enlisted Commissioning Program. H.M.1 from onset, initial impression was sharp. All of the things that H.M.1 wore over here described as a Mustang. But seriously, she was sharp. She got the savviness that you need to be able to navigate your way through the waters of being not only a nurse corps officer, but also a naval officer. And for me, that's something that I look at and definitely admire. I came in direct commission. And so it was me learning how to be a naval officer, but also learning how to be a nurse at the same time. So it was a little bit challenging. So yes, I do agree with some of the things that you said. But no, I'm the only person that's now standing in the way of her being EnsignAaron. So, Kristen. You ready? All right, attention to oath. I state your name.
I, EnsignAaron,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
to support and defend the Constitution of the United States
to support and defend the Constitution of the United States
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
that I take this obligation freely,
that I take this obligation freely,
without any mental reservation
without any mental reservation
or purpose of evasion,
or purpose of evasion,
and that I will well and faithfully
that I will well and faithfully
discharge the orders
discharge the orders
of the office
of the office
on which I am about to enter.
of which I am about to enter.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Right family.
Sign.
I told you to sign first. Well, it's not official yet.
Not official yet. Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great pleasure that I present for the first time EnsignAaron, Nurse Corps, United States Navy. Everybody, please take your seats. Naval tradition holds that a new officer must pay for their first salute. It is unclear where these traditions originated. However, a silver dollar is given to the first sailor who salutes a new officer. BS3 Demario Stackhouse, front center. And salute.
Carry out phase 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will now listen to a few words. Much more tears. From EnsignAaron.
I just lost the bet to Jerome. I told him I was going to make it all the way to the speech. I was obviously wrong. Good morning, everyone, and thank you for coming. Okay, honored guests, family, friends, thank you for joining me today. None of this would be possible without all of you. I thank God for his never-ending mercy and bringing me to this destined place. To my husband, Jerome, you are by far the most amazing and selfless husband I could have ever prayed for. For the sacrifice you made to your own career, for all the night dinner was made when I got home, for all the early mornings that you started without me, and the countless hours you took on both your role and mine. Thank you, and I love you. It will take me a lifetime to pay you back for this, but I promise you I will spend the rest of my life making this up to you. To my daughter Jaden, oh sweetie, you are the light of my life. And every day, I am so amazed at what a beautiful spirit you are. You always understood when I said Mom can't, she has to study. You never cried except today. You never questioned it. You simply understood that Mommy had homework and that she couldn't. You are simply the best daughter in the whole world. And I want to tell you thank you for believing in me and loving me the way that you do. I owe you some trips to the park and some movies. And I plan to make that up to you as soon as possible. I love you too. To my mom, who sacrificed everything she was, everything she had to give me a better life. I say thank you for showing me that nothing compares to the strength of a mother's love, or the depth of her dreams for her children. And to my mother-in-law, and to my brother-in-law, who traveled all the way from North Carolina to be here. Thank you for believing in me and praying for me. Commander Stanley, I say thank you for welcoming me so warmly into the next world, for being available when I need you, and for seeing a nurse or officer in me when I didn't see one in myself. Everything I learned, Senior Chief Delia, forget you. Senior Chief Delia, everything I learned about humility and leadership, I learned from watching you. And I plan to make you so proud of me. Honey and Scott. You two are the best sponsors a friend and a pregnant agent could ever ask for. It will also take me a lifetime to repay you the debt of gratitude that I owe you. And to my Fab Four, Struggles, Connie, Nicole, Aaron, and Shantae, my gang. It will, let's see, you four are the best friends a stressed out nursing student could have ever asked for. You guys have been there from Nursing 101 to today. Thank you, ladies, so much. I love you too. Today would not be possible without your love and support through our crazy days at school. And to everyone else, my honored guest Dare for picking Jaden up on all the days that I needed her. Picked up and I couldn't make it. To Nikita and Stu for traveling all the way from Florida to be here. To my new friends, to my old friends, to Dr. Barkley. Hey, told me to cut it out and get it together. You told me that nurses are flexible. They bend, but they do not break. Miss Coppage, I sat in your office so many times crying. I did not think I would be here today at all. Thank you. Thank you. And to all my friends who traveled far and short distances, thank you for your prayers. By the way, sorry, I didn't forget you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you for your prayers. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your support. But most of all, I thank you for all for being a part of my life.
Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes our ceremony. We thank you for joining us. Please stand now and follow the departure of our official party.
Alright, she's getting ready to cut the cake. I just want to say thank everybody for coming. We really do appreciate it. You know, like she said, it's been a long, arduous journey. I'm glad it's finally over. But you know, she's worked very hard, and I'm very proud of her. You know, I know how much work and effort went into it, because of the 1 and 2 a.m. nights where I woke up and she still has the light on with a book in her lap or a computer. So, but it's been very, very well worth it. And I love you, and I'm very proud of you. And I know that if my daughter has half the ambition that my wife has, she's going to go very far in this world. You know, they say, everybody tells me that she looks like me. Yeah. But I'm very proud that she has her mother's attitude, her determination, and her grit. So I think she's going to be very well off as long as she continues that path. And I just want you to know that I love you, and I'm very proud of you. We're ready to cut the cake, so everybody please have a piece of cake.
Go ahead. Wow. You said you want a picture of it? Yeah, because the box you only cake died.